Hello and welcome to Center 4 with Weather and Water, which is part of our Earth and Sky unit. This is blowing in the wind, so it's all about the wind. Students will be making an anemometer. But you can start with some background info. This is a compass rose. You can just talk about the cardinal directions and how upside down, and how the winds are named by the direction they come from. So a north wind is coming from the north, not heading north. And you can talk about which kinds of winds bring different weather, like I have to check my notes, but east winds usually bring stormy weather, west winds bring fair weather. You can ask students to predict what a north wind would bring. So that's kind of just to get them thinking. And then this is also the wind force scale that kind of gives background information on what it means when they say 10-mile-per-hour winds, and gets even into like hurricane level winds and stuff like that. So kind of fun because we do get some windy weather here in Golden. And then you can just talk about how you can use the flag we have here. And we were using these little dinky fans. They did not work, so no, we're going to put a more hefty fan in there for you. So you'll plug in the fan and use this little flag just to show that things blow in the direction the wind is moving, and they'll always blow that way even if you try to manipulate them otherwise. And then you will create an anemometer, which we have already built. We had some technical difficulties earlier, but so it's just a paper plate. You staple on the cups. If you can get one cup that looks different, they can either, there's some markers in there if they just want to mark one cup, or you can see the pattern with one different. That's just how you actually count the rotations to get the wind speed. And then make sure when you put the tack in the middle, you get as close to the center as possible. Push it in, but not all the way in. You need to give it a little room, and it doesn't hurt to wiggle around on the plate just so you have a little bit of give there on the paper plate so that it spins freely. And just beware that the tacks will come through these paint sticks, so watch your fingers back there. It takes a little bit of manipulating to get it to work with the fan, but it will work. I found that kind of at an angle. There we go. Now you can see it spinning. And this is where they can kind of count and kind of work on